Hello everyone, Frankie Day here. Okay guys, for this joyous, chilly, cold Saturday afternoon, it's a double feature day for you great fellas out there. I'll have two videos. This first video is the one I'm doing now, and it's called Upcoming Builds. And I'll probably resume on it after I finish up my Wellington and also my Whitley bomber. And the second video is going to be an update on the Wellington bomber. I'm not a black paint guy, so right now I'm at the stage for the final painting. So I won't be able to show the final painting of it until probably, hopefully I can finish this thing up by the Wellington by this Sunday. So the video on this is going to be the progress of the installation of the bomb bay doors, and the bombs will be the last thing I'm going to put on this thing. So they're going to be treated separately as kits themselves. Okay guys, we're going to resume on this video here that I'm doing now for the coming build video. Okay guys, so far I had 4 stockpile crashes. They all seem to crash while I'm asleep or I'm at work. Yesterday I came off work. Wife said, I heard a big crash in that back room back there. I can only guess what it was. Yep, 2 big old piles of models. Woof! So luckily none of the pieces, parts came out of the box. They were pretty well sealed anyway. So I said, well Frank, when we start doing stuff like this, it's about time you start taking everything down and start restocking things. Make sure it's ship shape. That way you can take inventory of what you got, but you don't have what you want to get. And a lot of things I don't know what I got, what I bought in years past, like this video I'm doing right now. And a lot of stuff laying around which I do know I have. Okay guys, during the stash pile crash, as I was taking inventory and straightening out my kits and stuff, I ran across another big old long corrugated box. And I can only guess what's in that box. It's probably a Vacu-Form kit of some sort. What kit it was, I don't have a clue. So, curiosity me, I delved into it and opened it up, and I found out to my surprise, oh my God, I had these for years and had no idea they were here. And so I bought 2 of these kits from Combat models. These are very, very early kits which they've done. These are I believe I bought these at Combat Hobby, Combat Vacu-Forms, 1983. I was still in the service. And I opened them up and I was really shocked what I had. And so Combat Vacu-Forms were, they came out in 1979. Their first kit was the 1/32 scale TBF Avenger. And a lot of you guys are probably familiar with that kit. And at the time, that was about the largest TBF that ever was available anywhere outside of that and in the balsa wood. But it was a very welcome sight for us modelers back then. It was a Vacu-Form kit. Now, like most Vacu-Form kits in general, they give you all the parts, but it's up to you to make the interior pieces for structural integrity and also detail parts as well. So what you're getting in a Vacu-Form kit, fellas, is a shell of a kit. Other things, other essentials, got to be provided by you. And these help. Okay guys, when I opened up the box, I found 2 kits in there, one 1/48 scale and one in 1/32 scale. Now the 1/32 scale is a Vacu-Form kit of the old Curtis SBC-4 Helldiver, the predecessor to the SB-2c. That was Mr. Curtis's last biplane naval shipboard aircraft he designed. That was the last right there. Then they went into monoplanes. Then he started saying, well, this thing needs to be redesigned. It has potential. Let's make an SB-2c out of this thing. So they had all their designers redesign a biplane into a monowing. And the rest is history. The second kit, 1/48 scale, is Glenn Martin, model 160. the PBM Mariner flying boat and 1/48 scale. It's a big kit. Now we're going to take a look at this stuff here, guys, and I'm going to show you how big they are in the kit itself, in Vacu-Form. Okay, we're going to start out with the Mariner. Then we're going to work our way to the SBC-4 Helldiver. Okay, guys, here we go here. Right here is, I'll zoom this back. This thing is big, guys. This is the top view of the plans right here. You can see how big my hand is, this thing. This is how big it is, this whole model in scale. And it comes in 2 pages. All the instructional parts to this thing is not needed because it's not duplicated on the plan. But you guys get a good idea how big this thing is. This thing is a big flying boat, 1/48 scale. It's big. The Mariner in the first place is a big airplane anyway, with a wingspan of 115 feet. It's big. It's like that if it was only a cousin, the PV-2Y Coronado. And this page here shows you the top views and the front, half of the front views. And you got a lot of literature in there. It tells you how to assemble the model. And page 2, we're going to come over here, this right here. Here's the other one here. And now this kit gives you a choice. Now you either can make it regular PBM-3c flying boat, as we know it, and with the beaching gear. Now this one here is the amphibious model, the PB-5M, PB-5A, and it has retractable landing gears, an amphibian like that of the PBY, and the Albatross. So they made an amphibian out of this, and it worked quite well. To give you details here how to make the beaching gear, I've already located a couple scale struts for the beaching gear, so that can be no problem right there. Of course, you guys general instructions assembly and the separation of parts, and it tells you how to do this, do that, and it tells you how to if you use reference to get parts and everything, all the internal structures of this thing, fellas, including landing gear struts, propellers, they all got to be scratch built. Now right here is the only fastest way you can get out this here for the propeller, for example. Right here, this propeller, you can make that from a 1/48 scale monogram propeller off a B-29. I got 4 extra 1/48 scale Curtis Electric props, and came off the B-29 1/48 scale. I got those in my parts box, so I used 2 of those for props of this and trim them down to scale. So I got that bill filled right there. So anyway, guys, these are all the instructions yards of this kit. Primarily, all they are is just drawings, and all the bulkheads, the flight deck flooring, spars, all got to be designed by yourself. And by using the front view of the wing, you can almost make the spar precisely at the leading edge of the wing, all the way through. And that would give this thing some strength, because you got to have some spars in this thing, fellas, and some ribs. In other words, it'll be spongy, light, and very unprofessional. So when you're dealing with Vacu-Form kits, they build quite differently than the general plastic kits that we are accustomed to building every day, day out. Okay, guys, along with the instructions, they give you 2 sheets. As you can see, this is the fuselage. That's how big my hand is. And it's a big airplane, same size as the plans. Is your wings, bottom wing, top wing. Right here is your wheel wells. In case if you want to cut out a section right there, to add a wheel well to your Mariner. If you want to make an amphibious version out of it. Me, I'm going to make it as a regular flying boat. This is going to be 1941. This is going to be the same paint schedule that is on my Coronado. Early blue-gray color. And here's the wheels right here. The wheels don't look too bad. You just got to cut them out and file them straight. Make sure they're flush together before you glue them. And better yet, I got a set of wheels just like that same size. I may not be needing these. I'll discard this. These are the propellers give me, fellas. These propellers, these are piss poor. These are nothing. These are just a waste of time. Here's your cowlings here. Here's your wingtip floats. Here's your bottom of your center wing section. Here's your horizontal stabilizer. That's sheet 1. And sheet 2 will follow. Precisely the same thing, same fuselage dimensions. Believe you me, I was really surprised with the panel line detail to put in this thing here. That make excellent for washers too. Oh yeah. This thing is a very beautiful airplane when it's done. You got to cut all this out, lay this on a flat surface, and rub straight. Get the excess flash. Make sure all parts mate perfectly. And you got to put butt strips all along the side there where they join at. They got preformed. So there's a lot of work in these vacuum kits. They're not a piece of cake. When you cut these pieces out, they got to be reinforced. Here's your tails, your stabilizer, your rudders, and this, I don't know what it is, probably a stamp plate. Here's another elevator right here. I mean a rudder stem. This is the center section. This is the top of your center section of your wing. And that fits. Look at the beautiful scribing details they've got. Got some nice panel lines. I think they're kind of out of proportion as per scale to the real machine, overdone, but they're welcomed. They accept washers quite well. Okay, fellas, we're gonna come over to the SBC-4 Helldiver, and of course, over here they give you nothing but thank you notes. Dear customer, thank you for your service. And there's your catalog of kits. More stuff on combat models. Here's the order form right here. This order form right here they give you here, you can fill out and send away stuff. One thing about these kits, guys, they ain't something you can order online and have it 2 or 3 days. These got to be made per order. So what you got to do, you got to send in your money. That's what I did when I was in service. You got to send your money, fill in your kit number and what it is, and mail it to them, and then send it back to you. That's old school way. But even nowadays, even still then, these things here are not mass produced like Airpix kits, Revell kits, Hobby Boss kits, you name it. These are custom made only for the customer in mind. Just like I did. I wanted the Helldiver, I wanted the Mariner flying boat, and what they did, they allowed 6 weeks for them to develop the kit and have it sent to you. So it takes about 5 to 6 weeks back then. Nowadays it probably take a couple weeks. But like I say, these things here are already built to order. Here's more stuff here. Here's all these catalog, all these stuff here. This is what I got when I first sent away for the catalog they give you. And so you go, you review the catalog and what kit you want in there. They got everything in here, guys. Vacu-Form fills a bill from injection models. Don't have. Well, even the companies who make injection plastic models shy away from. They have no desires. Okay, guys. Right now, here's the Helldiver here. Again, I think it gives you 2 sheets. It's a very simple kit. and put that over there. Here it is, fellas. Sorry about the delay right here. Here's the SBC Helldiver. This is how big it is in model form. Shows you how big. It's a big airplane for 1/32 scale. It's big. You can see the evolution of this Helldiver here. Wow, what perfect timing. To this right here. I had this for years. It's very dirty. It needs to be cleaned. You can see the evolution of this. Wow, so much stuff to grab. I'm breaking. You can see the evolution between the Helldiver and this and that, how it's redesigned. And so this is 1/48 scale old monogram job I had for years. I think it needs to be cleaned off. I got a wheel flat wing on it somewhere, I guess. It must have broke off, but I'm going to put it back on here anyway, guys. I know where it's at. It's going to be fixed next. So anyway, guys, this is the kit itself right here. It gives you the front view. It gives you also the profile view. That shows how big the wing stand is for this scale. It's big. Of course, you get the builder's builder's 3 views, and right here is your bulkheads right here. These got to all be made out of plastic, out of hard plastic, which they give you. And those are your internal structures that you'll be needing to beef up the fuselage. It's a must. Okay, guys. Matter of fact, they gave me 3 sheets. Beautiful. Boy, I had this for years, and I had no idea I had this stuff. So sheet number 1 is the fuselage. You can see how big it is, and you got to cut out your landing gear door here. I love these panel details on here. These are going to be excellent. I picked this thing nice and chrome and give it a good wash, fin wash. They gave you 3 options of cowlings here. They can give you, this is probably for the Cleveland blend. You got a little dimple right there. These little dimples, you got to stick a finger there, just keep pressing on it like it will come out. And so I won't be using that cowling. So this is optional. Here's a seat right here they give you. And it don't take much for this thing to put together. Put your internal structures inside there. Okay, and number 2. Give you the same thing here. And you get the fuselage half here, and your right side of your half, and then the cowling here you could use. And this here supersedes this here, different versions. This cowling here fits across here. The engine you gotta make yourself, guys. It's all gotta be made by yourself. And sheet number 3 is the top wing, the bottom wing, fuel tank. This is the cowling I'm going to be using on the kit. Here's your belly tank. These are your wing struts. They all be cut out very gently, and they got to be filed good and straight. You look at it, you'll see a piece of flash on it. Remove that flash and take the pieces, make sure they mate perfectly. A lot of work to this stuff. And also, finally, which they give you in these kits, that's sheet styrene, guys. All the sheet styrene they give you these kits is used to make your tailor-made internal structures, wing spars, bulkheads, everything. They give you another one too. which is thicker.